Oh, I think we might be live. Are we live? How are we doing for audio? Can everybody hear me? Oh, there we go. Thanks, Numi. Let's get into it then. So, welcome everybody. Streamer weekend, giddy up. Thanks everybody for tuning in and letting me know that we are live. This is obviously a little bit new for me. You know that I don't typically do streams. And yes, Morton, it is morning for me. I am coffeed up and ready to go. I don't know how some of the other Aussies have been up so early, but here we go. All right. I actually haven't played any of this yet. I got it set up this morning and obviously got a character set up and a world set up, but that's pretty much all I've done. So all of this is very new. Have you guys been watching other streamers? You probably have seen some of this already, but obviously this is the new challenge system. What do we got? W to accept, okay. We've got lots of plant fibers. Right, so usual sort of stuff. Tracked in the usual sorts of places. That's right. Just to let you know, I've got block damage cranked up on this, but otherwise pretty much normal settings, just because I do want to have a little bit of a look at a Horde Night. So I've turned it on for a nightly Horde Night, just so that we get one on the first day. It's not going to be a super long stream, so I did want to just sort of get in, see what pathing options look like. Where are the rocks around here? Are there no rocks? Here we go. They're all back here. I went the wrong way. At least as far as the rocks are concerned. So, yeah, basically get in, have a look around, get through a first day, have a look at a Horde Night, and then we'll see after that whether or not we push on into a second day and a second Horde Night, or whether we mix it up a little bit and start messing with some of the more advanced features or later features. 2 AM in Sweden. Cav, get some sleep, dude. Chop down a tree so that we don't have to do that. First time watching a stream and a 1.0. Well, thank you for tuning in. It's my first time streaming, so we'll see if it goes alright. Hopefully it's not too rough. Now we need some rock. Seriously, I've spawned in the one area where there's no rock. I think there's one over there though, which actually looks different. So I think we've got... I'll grab some feathers while we're here. I think we've got new rocks, which is not something that I think I could remember them talking about in the dev stream, unless I missed it. Streamer Friday, no time for sleep. Okay, there we go. First 1.0 stream, wow. Well, it's going to be all kind of new. So this is the new armor. No more fiber gear straight off the bat. It's the primitive outfit is your new sort of standard clothes. Now that clothes are gone, there's our not safe for work picture. So armor covers basically the bulk of your body, leaving hands, head and feet clear. Other 4 new armor slots only, no more clothes, just armor. Which is interesting. My mic's a bit soft, is it? Okay. Give me 2 secs. Let's see if we can adjust that. So we'll go this way. How's that? Let's see if that's any better. Let me know as we go along if that's still too quiet. Let's craft up the club as we go. I'm going in pretty blind on this, yeah. I've watched dev streams. I've obviously seen Echo's awesome summary video as well. But I haven't played this myself. This is new 1.0 for me. So challenges windows now telling me that that's all done. Okay, so they're all go green, and I think we spam W now to redeem, picking up 100 XP as we go. And then that, once you get to the end, gives you, I thought they give you an extra reward or a bonus reward, but looks like just 100 XP for completing the group, which opens up all of the other challenges. Oh, and then we get the usual notification. Sounds like mic is maybe better, bit better. I can always bump that a little bit as we go. So what were the new challenges then? Placing land claim, bedroll. I'm so going to forget bedrolls now that it's not part of the default. Place some blocks. Eat some charred meat. Okay, so all the sorts of things. Most of these looks like you'll do as part of playing the game. Alright, where's our settlement? Let's get moving on that way. Boxes look the same. The lighting looks different as well. I know they talked about that. It looks, at least on my screen, it looks a little bit more colourful. In the forest biome anyway. A little bit greener. More lush. Yeah, I know. Tim's got 2 videos out already. It's insane. I don't know how those guys do it. Ooh. I heard somebody. Where are you? Okay, so here's our first zombie. I'm on warrior difficulty, so it's not particularly hard for us. New blood splatters look good. It's going to be interesting to see how the zombies play out. I felt like on the dev streams they looked a little dark. I know it's grittier and more realistic, but they look alright here though to me. Morton, I don't mind. Throw out comments if I'm doing something absolutely stupid for sure. There's always so much in the new playthroughs and the new alphas. I shouldn't say alphas anymore, should I? In the 1.0 release, that you tend to sometimes tunnel vision and forget what else there is going on. Biker first up is a little bit rough. Air balloons? No, I don't think air balloons. You could die anytime, mate. Seriously. Toughest biker ever. Oh, that's rough. Well, that didn't take long. I'm glad they haven't built a kill counter into this. Where's my backpack? I probably also shouldn't be trying to read chat messages while I'm fighting, but that's no excuse. I was hanging around this because I wanted to have a look and see if we could get a honey first up, but not to be. Alright, so stay away from bikers. I won't be taking them on an early game anymore. Alright, just before we run in. We've still got storage chests, but they're called storage crates now. So these are the new storage crates. I have seen that they... well, now, do they all... Yeah, so they all label, so that's good. We don't have separate rideable ones. So we can do that, and these will upgrade as we go. So I need feathers. We'll keep them. And we'll keep a bit of food and water on us. Feral White has 125% HP buff. Everybody else doing the run from the bikers. So they did buff them. Okay, because he felt tough compared to what you used to. Like, I would normally not run from a biker. You'd be a little bit careful, but he just didn't seem to want to die, so. Yeah, okay. Clubs. Either zombies are buffed or clubs are nerfed.
Yeah, I'd shake your hand, but I bet you got dysentery, the way you smell.
So that's some of the new voice lines from Wrecked. We'll take the stone shovel, which is the only reward that we get for getting here. And straight into buried supplies.
Listen up, jackass. You want work? Then show some respect. Well, don't just stand there with your thumb up your ass. Go do the goddamn job.
Brother bed. Dog run. So, okay. We've got a shovel as our first reward. We've got a mandatory buried supply. Ooh. And we've got the new bridges. So that was one that I did notice in Echoes. I didn't remember getting a big read of it in the dev streams, but these are the new bridge POIs that they've added for streams, which is pretty cool. I reckon they look good, actually. A bit more Navezgane now. I've got a couple of repair kits, I'll take those. It's a cool little caravan. I'm going to just go and poke my head in that, because that might have a cooking pot for us. And there's a chicken. Let's see if we can get the chicken. Yes, Wrecked is always so kind. It's an interesting choice putting him first up and mandatory. In here. Couple of those. The knockdown doesn't seem quite as guaranteed either as it used to. I suppose I'll pick up my nose a little bit. I probably also need to spend some skill points. Toilet pistol still a thing, that's good. Oh, a bit too close. Let's actually put some skill points in. Now, there's new armors, isn't there? And there's new... So heavy armor's much the same. Where's medium armor now? Now that they have the new... Okay, so medium armor's in agility. Where's light armor? Or is there no light armor perks? Maybe you don't need perks for light armor because it'll be reducing movement and stamina penalties. So light armor probably doesn't need it. Okay, let's stick with clubs for now. They're pretty tried and true. And I'm just going to go all points into that for now. Not all the new animal models are in, no. I haven't stopped reading chat while fighting. No, not Navezgane Wizard. This is Random Gen. It's just got the new bridges in it. looks a little better. Where's my cooking pot? Just rude. Okay. Toilet pistol? Not today. Okay. Not quite what we wanted. Let's run over and do this buried supplies then. The other thing, so the rocks are all smoother as well. I don't know whether you've noticed that. That's something that it does look a lot less blockish, a little more natural looking. I like it. Iron nodes are the same. So the mining nodes look similar or the same. Feed my feather and egg hunting addiction there. I find it very, very hard to run past them. I don't know if that's just me. Running past birds' nests is difficult in the early game. Okay. No unfriendlies. And it looks like it gives you a nice small circle to begin with. I guess this is for learning players. Making sure that they understand how the mechanic of the buried treasure looks. So, yes, zombie pathing is definitely something that I want to have a play with. The hardest part, I reckon, of any new alpha is working out which bit to have a look at and focus on. There's so many things to try. Look, and nice and... I wonder if that's always in the middle. Just as a... make it not too hard for people. Chicken ration, bit of water. Usual sort of stuff. Oh, and it did spawn in enemies. Okay. I thought they might go full easy and not spawn in anybody for the first quest, but I guess they want to warn people. And I've completed a challenge, so I assume that's opened back up. What have we got? Place a storage container. We'll take that. Kill zombies. Kill 5 zombies. Spend a skill point. Use a magazine. And talk to Rekt. Okay. Digging animation? Yeah, I don't know if that was different. Or whether it's just the stone shovel and the lighting. Yeah, so that's one of the reasons for having a look at a Horde Night tonight, is obviously going to have a look at whether Rage Mode 12 blocks is still a thing, or whether they've done a sneaky on that one. That's a good point. That buried supplies does give you a bit of food to make sure that you don't starve to death on your first couple of days.
You think you're pretty smart now. Yeah, okay, whatever.
Any preferences? Is pipe machine gun still by and far the best weapon? Has anyone seen some of the other weapons? I'm assuming pipe shotgun is still terrible unless they've buffed the reload speed. I'll take machine gun just because historically that's best. Still machine gun? Yeah, I agree. The shotgun, machine gun. I'll take machine gun. We'll see how we go. All right. Inventory. Let's have a look at that since they've talked about nerfing all of that. you may have seen this before, but the rewards are supposed to be a lot more standard. So meat and food looks the same. You still got a Forgetting Elixir right at the beginning. You can buy Forged Steel straight up, which is interesting. Obviously can't afford it, but cobblestone. I've got no money. I got no money for that. How rude. And yes, it's pretty good having that as a option straight off the bat. I can buy a crucible. Surely that's not a day one reward that should be there. If they've talked about nerfing, I mean, you can't afford it obviously on day one, but that feels out of place. Lots of books. This doesn't look that... Contact grenades? I thought they nerfed this so that you wouldn't be able to get out of banned options, but being able to see a crucible on day one from Wrecked seems wrong to me compared to the rest. Like a tier 2 stone axe next to a crucible. I don't know about that. Anyway. Let's quick look
Some
at the
days I don't
inventory.
even know why I open the doors.
What else have you got that's nearby? Let's just do the clear zombies then.
I'm gonna make you an offer. Get moving, jackass. This don't pay by the hour.
The other interest, I guess, if there's, you know, higher tier items still available, that's good. But if it's something that you can't afford because they've also given any cash or reduced the cash rewards, then that's also going to change things up a bit. Take a bit of food with us. Get rid of that one. Get that one. Okay. Yeah, so trader rewards are supposed to be slower. You're not supposed to be able to just sort of skip tiers of items. And the emphasis now is giving you items to allow you to craft your own items so that it's back on crafting. It's not luck that there's nothing over a kilometre away. That's going to be by design. With all the changes that they've done to the World Gen maps, I think they've got that pretty well dialed in, that your starting trader will always be less than a kilometre, and all of your first quests should be fine. The only thing will be, remember in 21 they added the new traders that are sort of in POIs sort of off by themselves occasionally to spread more traders around the map. I'm not sure whether that's gone. And it means that now you're always going to have traders in towns, because that was the only time that you didn't get POIs close by, was when the the traders were off by themselves. It's the start. Been too long. I always like knocking this one down for all the mats. Oops. Wake somebody up. Where are you, buddy? Oh. There we go. Oh. I heard something weird there. Was that a snake? You're sleeping. Now, there will be cities in the forest. No big cities. Okay. I did notice when I genned this one, because I was doing it in the map gen so I could see it, that... Oh, there's someone hanging out the back there. There's definitely it's a small town, it's just not a huge city. So you won't be able to get Dashong Tower in the forest biome. If that's true, That's pretty good. If you wanted, I'm sure you could override that though, if you were trying to build your own map with a reason. I expect you'd be able to push that, like if you were trying to do a forest only map. Yeah, definitely I reckon there'll be some fun to be had playing with the random world gen maps. Oh, that was the sound of the blood squirting out of the zombie's head. That was cool then. I'd not heard that before. Obviously. That's a nice new one. I'm not stealth killing everybody straight off the bat, so that's also good. There's not a dog in here. That would be a little rude. Should make myself a knife while we're here. Medical journal, steroid and a splint. That's going to come in handy at some point. And a shotgun book. Tier 2 bow, let's use that. And make ourselves a knife. Yeah, it does make the forest more of a starting, get yourself up and running, and then head off to the next one. They're obviously really pushing that with the trader progression sequence now, going through burnt, desert, snow, and then wasteland. Let's open this up. Where's the last one? Down in the pit. Just bring these out single file. Oops. I'm at it again. Okay, quest is done. Oh yeah, it is too. There you go. Check back in that trailer that there wasn't anything good in here. A lot more gore and bladed weapons. It's good to know, especially with, I guess, all of the ooh, cook and grill. There we go. That's half the challenge for the early food. And a tea and a charred meat. Got grilled corn and baked potatoes unlocked. Not sure I'm supposed to be able to loot that cupboard through there. That's alright. That oven looks like it's had a little decal update as well. Bit more cartoonish look. It's different. It is the new lighting look. I'm not sure either way just yet, because I know it looks one way here in the forest biome, and it'll look different in each of the ones with the new sort of biome shaders that they have. So yeah, I don't know if I'm sold, if I'm, yeah, for or against. Sitting on the fence firmly at the moment. Alright, let's get back. Speaking of mods, am I shelving my quest mod? No, that's not the intent. I need to rethink, obviously, what changes and get a bit more familiar with the 1.0 changes to see how that affects things. I think with the, obviously the quest rewards, some of the quest rewards are custom in the quest mod, and that needs to be toned down because they'll be way OP, given that some of them have a custom reward list. So that'll need some revision. I've also got a bunch of suggestions that people sent me sort of through the last alpha around either some balance or the, I think the supply drop at night is just ridiculously difficult. I went a little bit too far on that one. So yeah, bit of work to do on the quest mod. That'll obviously come in time. I'll probably finish off the Infinity Horde mod first. Just get that reset for 1.0. I think that should be fairly straightforward. And then get that out, allow people to play with that, and then look at the quest line after that. Sorry, reading chat again. Go away. So yes, lots of the armors have... One of the armors has the extra backplate mods. I haven't gone in depth on the armor. That is something that I want to look at early on. Sort of what builds there might be interesting in doing. Put a few of these things away we don't need straight away. Keep the splint on me, to be honest. That's probably going to come in handy at some point. Yeah, I got stuck on the quest mod once I moved into sort of the Infinity Horde series.
Well, you proved me wrong.
A lot of time doing a
Take your
playthrough.
reward and get the hell out of here.
Once I got sort of towards the end of it, I started to get the hang of doing the playthroughs and the editing for those. So what do we want here? Don't need the Shamway or the vitamins probably early. Wood will be good for base crafting. It's one that I'd actually consider early normally, but since I've jacked up the damage just for this little look through, I'll probably just take the crafting skills to see if we can push those along a little bit. What else do we want to do? Another clear?
If you want a job from me,
Skeeter's
you'll
place.
do what you told. Whatever. I don't like you.
That's a fair way away. That's probably the nearest town. Shade Tree Auto is usually in the towns.
Looking for handouts. Oh, I got just a job for
Whereas
a
the rest of
simpleton
these, I
like
reckon,
you.
will
Well,
just be
you're
wilderness
either brave or
POIs.
stay. Oh, look, can't say
Take
I'm not
Skeeter's place.
surprised. Flash some. I'd go broke with more customers like you.
Yeah, no, pre-built was, I mean, it was good, really, really good watching pre-built have a playthrough of that as well, just because it meant that you could see, as a first mod that I'd sort of built, there was certain assumptions in my head on how people play and how people do things, and it was really, really good seeing someone with a completely different play style to mine, and just the expectations of how things would work. Was really useful, as did, you know, I got a ton of comments on Nexus mods and feedback from people on, yeah, I'm not taking you on, although that's one of the new, is that the bowling guy, or is it just a different skin Hawaiian? But yes, really, really good getting the feedback and the different playstyles. Exactly, pre-built was pre-built. In hindsight, also probably jumping in with quest modding is probably, I mean, they're all challenging areas for you when you're doing the first one, but that's what it is. I should probably really not be doing this. I should be thinking about a horde base. So, dang, okay. There's not a lot out here. I didn't quite realize that it got that late. Okay. Where was that bridge? I reckon we're going to use the bridge. Given that there's no other buildings out here. The only other option we'd have is to build a treehouse, which would be interesting to see whether you still can. Used it. Okay, you can go that way. We'll agree to be friends another day. Racking my brains on how we want to do this. Obviously, we can path up. How much wood have I got? Probably not enough. Don't do quite that much. Where was that zombie? I really don't need you here. If you can hold still, that'd be great. That hissing of the blood squirt is quite cool. Once you know what it is. Okay, let's get this going. So, I'm assuming those blocks are pathing and pathable. Just in case they're not, we might need to set something else up. But for now, let's set up a dual basic base. What do we got? I don't like these when they're not the right level. Let's get that sorted there. I'm just going to put something very basic together with probably a couple of options to fight from, just in case things go pear-shaped on us. I feel like the blocks have moved locations and I can't find anything at the moment. Let's pop that there. I don't think they have actually, but one week stand. I don't think we'll quite get that far. Given my first run-in with the biker, I think. What's going on? There we go. Okay. I'm a little nervous about this going straight into the whatnot, but let's see what happens. I think I've got a little bit of cobble back in the other base. I want that ladder, actually, just in case. I'm going to build that all the way to the ground, just in case those ramp blocks on this base aren't pathable. Pick that one up. There's always an alternate way up to us. So speaking of Tem and Guns and Steel, since you're talking about the One Night Stand series, obviously he's got a stream coming on later tonight. Well, tonight for me. Just letting you all know that I will be popping into that one as well, along with a whole bunch of other creators. He's set up something, so that'll be pretty fun. Very little cobble. Okay, let's just put a couple of extra blocks on this as well, just in case we need that. That way they've got a path up to us. want to make this a little bit bigger, just so we've got protection on both sides. This will be a good test. Oh yeah. So you can get up, but I haven't left enough room. So good that it's pathable. Weapons broken. No, I'm not going to stream while I'm on Thames. I think I'm just going to play along and let him do his thing. So we just need to fix this end of the base a little bit. And put in an extra... Let's put in a... I think they'll be able to jump up there, okay? Put in a little one again on this end. Okay. That should do us for the first night anyway. And we're out of wood. Oops. I thought that would be landable. Yeah, I missed all the totally not prepared stuff. There you go, there's the new closing announcement from Racked. I think these still don't work on sprains, do they? No. Okay. Let's have some food. And some water. What am I forgetting? Probably another ladder up just for me would be the other thing to do. If we've got time. Don't know that we will. Can we sneak that on top? Nah, it's in the way. Alright.
So get off my lawn.
Okay. That wasn't quite the... Whoa, no. Way I wanted to get in. If we can't get in a sec, that's going to be a problem. Okay, there we go. We're in. Let's hope we don't fall out, because there's not going to be a quick and easy way back into this base. Let's see how this holds up as well. That in there. Have we got anybody? As long as you get to normally to level 2, you're supposed to get zombies, but we might not be. Or at least we've only got one and he's attacking something else. Pretty sure it's just down there. But I can't see him. There he is. buddy. Up you come. What's he stuck on? Can't get to the ramp. I'm running 64. Day speed is jog and difficulties warrior. So, but when you're solo level, there we go. He's figured it out. You don't tend to get many on the first night. Maybe you can't come up there. Put a ramp in. Oh. Once he knocks this out, I'll put a ramp in afterwards. Can you still see game level? There you go. So yes, level 2, game stage 2. That's why we've got so few zombies. See if we can knock that out while he's dead. We should get another respawn now. Putting a ramp instead. Nope, other side. Oh, come on, you can jump up on that, can't you? Apparently not. Come on. Well, this was a bit of a bust. I'm gonna knock this out of the way just so we can hit you. Should be able to stick a hit in there. There we go. Really need to move on from here tomorrow and see if we can get over to one of the other cities. Except that I don't know where it is. Got one more coming. There it is. Mr. Construction Worker. Is the Horde Night in the winter biome brighter? I don't know. It's I know they adjusted all of the fogs, so we've got a little bit of a fog, but not a huge one compared to some of the Horde Night ones. And I think they've deliberately made it so that the visibility, I think that said in the patch notes, is more consistent, is what they were going for. Don't really knock that. A, because that'll destroy my entire front. Rotate that around, that should help. Okay. Did I vignette when I crouched? It does vignette when you crouch. There you go, look at that. Oh, now we've got 2 zombies. Horde Night's picking up, huh? That was too close. Yeah, a bit of a screen effect on stealth. There you go. Here he comes. See how the pipe machine gun feels. Helps if you load it. Still feels pretty much the same. There we go. Yeah, I realised that those bridge blocks are half blocks. That's why my jump up, it was a 1.5 block jump. So that's why that doesn't work. Hopefully they're not going to break the pathing. I mean, if they do, they can always use the other side, so that's fine. I don't think we'll have any problems there. Oh, I'll have that arrow back. Won't come through. That would be bad news. Oh, I missed it. I had it, but I dropped it. Let's just repair that up a little bit. So we've still got 2 zombies now. I don't know whether we always did and we just didn't see one of them. Yeah, machine gun sounds about the same. Feels like it hits about the same. To the last arrow. Can we make some more? There we go. That'll help. Now we don't have to be quite so conservative with them. Cool alternate clothing mod on that one, the tank top. Should be alright on the bag timer, shouldn't we? 20 minutes? Is it still 20 minutes? Well, it might only be 20 minutes, so as long as we get it at the end, it should be alright. Certainly, this still feels like a struggle for the stamina early on. The speed of the hits still feels a bit rough. Oh, we're up to 3 zombies now. I don't know if I can take that. This is only a little base. Especially if you're going to give me hard hat construction like this. Don't come over the top either. Fall off, that'd be good. No, fall off. Oh, they're breaking that. Yes, that's it. You fall down into the water. Give me some time. Oh, I'm gonna run out. I'm out of cobble, so that's not good. This is getting not fun. That one's just survived. That's broken. Okay. So we're out of cobble. We're out of... I'm not going to have many bullets left. Out of food. Yeah, for a level 1 that started on, sorry, for a day 1 Horde Night that started at level 2, this is more zombies than I was expecting. And it's odd that they've increased over the Horde Night. I guess the waves, I can't remember if the waves individually calculate. I thought it was only at the beginning of Horde Night. But I think we might be done now. Hot shot at a deer. No good. No, I can still hear somebody. Other end. There we go. That got your attention. So they're still coming. They trickle in now, even if you've finished. Okay. I thought that was the reward for finishing a Horde Night quickly, was that, that you could get out and do some repairs before the day started. Got another loot bag. I'll take that. But no, they're still spawning. But it's probably, you're right, just a trickle feed. That's it. Okay. Hey Tina, definitely exciting. It's all a bit different. It's all the same, but it's all a bit different, which is always the fun part. I can hear someone coming behind. I thought. Yeah, there you are. Yeah, definitely going to have a look at this Horde Night new... Whoops, scared him off. The new setup that they've got for Horde Night. Should give up on that guy. I don't think I'm going to hit that any time soon. Yeah, see? Basically, it is that trickle feed of every time I kill one, I get one more. I'm assuming that the trickle feed number is also going to change based on your game stage, but it might only just be like always one alive. Does mean that you just can't turn off. It also means that, as I think about it, if you wanted the quiet time at the end of Horde Night, you'd almost go for a, depending on the trickle size, you'd almost go for a trap setup at the end that you can just turn on, you know, leave a blade trap or a dart trap off with a trigger line or trigger plate. But then when the Horde Night's over and you've just got the trickle feed, you might turn the traps on just so you don't have to deal with doing it all manually, and you can concentrate on repairs and other bits and pieces. It's an option anyway. I haven't seen any differences on the pathing yet, or read of enemies. I think for the most part it's looking pretty the same. It would be a big change to try and drop in some new pathing. Scared him off. Let's fix that one up. Leave a couple in a pit. Yeah, that's the sort of thing, isn't it? It's the, where can you put the zombies so that they won't destroy your base and won't disrupt you from using the time, or a quiet little XP farm. You're right. Hey Panda. You go squish. It's almost the, I mean, I've gained almost a, well, what's that, half a level? Maybe 3/4 of a level by the time Horde Night finishes. Just from the trickle. Here. That is actually something. Am I still out of wood? Yeah. Wood spikes would be the other. If I had any wood left, I'd throw that down. Could potentially scrap some of those blocks. try that once these guys are there. To be fair, I probably believe that we're just preparing things. Almost there. Let's scrap those. How much for wood spikes? 20? There we go. Is there going to be one more? Or has it stopped? No, there we go. Assuming you don't die. They still all drop dead at the end of Horde Night? That's the question. Yeah, that side, the ramp's dead. But they can still get up that side and come across what a couple of them did. I think she fell off. They're going to come back? I know it'll be slow now. There we go. We've completed the Survive 1 Blood Moon challenge. Oh, you're going to go the other side. Of course you are.
Trader Rick is now open. We got food and
Ooh.
wares if you got the money.
4 AM open. There you go. So that's a bit different as well. I'm just going to see if I can craft this up. Ah, I missed it. Too slow. Oh, they still rage mode. So that's interesting. Yeah, it's hard to spot. Oh, that... Does that do more damage than normal? I mean, you still don't get XP, but that kills them pretty quick. That's interesting. Okay, well, that's Horde Night done. I don't know if we want to use that again for a second Horde or not. I don't know that I will have time to build another one. Thanks, Ryan. Enjoy your dinner. For those that have joined, I'm only probably going to do sort of 1 or 2 days, so we're probably about halfway through. So the question is, do we want to just keep going and see a second Horde Night? See if we can build it up a little bit higher and test the 12 block thing? Or do we want to cheat a little bit, spawn in some stuff, and go check out some of the other areas? What do you guys think? If you could go squish, that'd be great. I'll run over and do this quest anyway while we're looking around. Probably should have grabbed some food first. Hopefully pick some up over there. Yeah, the storage chest better. The storage chest changes are so much better. The fact that you can just label it by default, don't need nails, and the fact that it's upgradable, which increases the storage size as you go, is awesome. Is the invisible block bug fixed? I don't know if it was ever a bug. Let's have a look. We'll do this, and what we might then do is set up a new Horde base for tonight, just to test out a couple of things. Let's just have a quick poke through here. You're right, I think most people have seen the early game. This is clear. Oh, that's a new door. that like painted windows? It is. Oh, that's the opaque windows? I thought that was supposed to be like 12 blocks away or something. 10 blocks away. Or is it just dirty windows and it's just the way the light hits it? Either way, that's cool. You can see through it, but you can't see well through it. I like that. Same with that one. You can barely see through it, but toilet pistol would be good. Hey. How quickly do you knock through a door? Can you see me through the door? Has he lost me? No. Just shut that one, just because it sounds like there's someone coming from outside the house as well. Ah, there he is. He's out the other side. Now that's cool, I can shoot through 2 doors. Wait, come back here. Oh, it's locked, that's why. Where'd he go? Oh, hello. So yeah, lots of little changes like that are pretty cool. You got any food? I could do with some food. What do we got just upstairs to go? Whoa. Sounds noisy. 3 or 4? 4 zombies. I can't do 4 zombies at once. Not right now, anyway. 2. Oh. Crawler. Is he outside? Yeah, he's not a POI zombie. Okay, let's play Ring a Balcony. Okay, let me take care of these. Let's fix up my club. And then we'll get cracking onto something else. Stamina. Ouch. Okay, enough of this. The rest of them. I feel like that was... Oh, great. Now we're getting randos joining us. See, it's this that looks a bit quite dark now. And we've got the sunlight behind it. Oops, stuck. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the blood spray does sound good. Let's just grab the final loot. And we'll head off and do something a bit more base buildy. There it is. I'll take the Shamway at this point. Let's just eat the soup. I might Might as well just drink the coffee. 762, please. Thank you. Okay. Let's head back. We'll have a look at just the reward as well. Little puddle. Running low on stamina, as always. So what I might do, I'll hand in this quest, then I think we go check out at least the next town. I'll probably just turn on God mode and fly over there, because I don't know where it is right now, unless I don't think Rex is going to give us a pointer to the next town anytime soon. And then once we're in the new town, we can have a look at some of the remnants, and we might use one of them to throw in a new horde base, test out a couple of the tricks and drops and other bits and pieces. See what works, see what doesn't work in a 1.0. Grab some food while we're here. Just eat up everything that we've got. Yeah, I don't mind no health bars. It's kind of good not knowing exactly
I'd shake your hand, but
where they're at and how much you've got to do.
Dysentery, the way you
I'm
smell.
going to take a cobblestone just because we're going to do a bit of crafting in a sec. So he's not going to tell us where the next town is, but I'm going to take a bet.
Listen up, jackass. You want work? Then show. Good luck.
But that's going to be the town. We'll see if that will take us there. So let's just take a few bits and pieces that we might need. Not really going to do any cement crafting. That'll do us for now. So that you don't have to watch me boring run a kilometre, let's turn that on. Let's fly over there. There we go. So yes, I was right. You could pick by the POI names as to where they were going to be. I'm not going to go do that, but where should we build? So I don't think these size. Hey, that's new, isn't it? I don't remember seeing that before. Oh, that's not really what I wanted to do. Didn't really want you here, buddy. Running simulator. You're welcome, Panda. Oh, that's right. I'm not supposed to be reading chat while fighting. It's just... they're so boring. I reckon the knockdown's nerfed as well. At least on the club, this feels much harder. Maybe I need a better club. Can I craft a better club yet? But this is only warrior difficulty as well. Survivalist must be something else. Yeah, the treehouse. Well, theirs is a properly supported one. So while we're here, actually, let's test that out. Can we still build a treehouse build by pushing it up against the trees? That's not tall enough. Oh, go away, Arlene. Let's go to one of the tall trees over here. And if I get a dog, I'd be very unhappy. This is a good one because you can see what you're doing. Oh, there we go, level 3. And since the wood spikes before were really effective, I might actually craft some of them as well. They look like they ripped through it. I mean, you don't get the XP, which isn't good, but let's see how well that takes. Yeah, see? That's really powerful now. So yeah, spikes are definitely, I don't know for sure, but they feel like they're buffed. Now, how do we do this again? If we go... Let's pop that down. So yes, we can still attach things to trees. You can't push it up against them usually from outside like this, so you can't highlight it and just do it like that, but you can still do treehouse builds by supporting them initially and then building against the blocks that you've already placed there. That's not how they did that treehouse. They've done it properly with actual supports underneath. Downside, obviously, of doing this way is if you chop the tree down, you do lose your treehouse, and the zombies will attack the tree with nothing else to go for. They'll attack the tree, so you can do that, and you can also use some of them like that. That all comes down. So tree houses are still good. What else can we do? Oh, hidden block. Where do we want to build so that we don't have to build everything? I'm just going to cheat again for a sec. Find a good location to put a base in. What's the tallest decent looking building? There's a church over there, that could do. Let's go for the church. Butcher Pete's. I hate that place. I can't remember how many times I've died in that sort of place, but so this will be nice and tall. We go, let's put in just a ladder. What am I doing? There we go. That's a bit low actually, they can jump off that. Out of the way. So, how tall is that? Window. Is that going to be 12? 4 on the arch, 5, 6, 7, 8, no, okay. Let's go up to the next one then. Yeah. That was always going to happen, wasn't it? and we can make our little base here for tonight. Then we just need to choose. Oh, should we wake up inside? And which way are they going to come? You going to come this way? There is one in the way. Let's bring you all downstairs. Actually, you can knock those blocks out for me. Now, to get the zombies up there, what I'm going to try first is, I reckon we do the unclimbable ladder. We'll throw that in there, see if that still works. Ah, concrete. Okay. A bit in the way. Let's build it over here then. Where also, just to save some time, I'm going to spawn in some extra blocks, because otherwise it'll take a little bit too long. What am I doing? Where's my wood blocks? Couple more. Fix this up in a minute. Yeah, I'll probably pay for putting the zombies to work. They're gonna catch up to me at some point. Attack me when I'm not ready. So we're gonna have to knock these stairs out for the whole base, but that's okay. Come on. I don't know what fence we can put in clubs. Speed that up a bit. Okay. So for this one, it is bring the ladder up that way. Then you want them to... Can I even remember how to build it? Oop. Didn't actually need to join you in here. Seriously? I'm just trying to build, man. I told you I'd regret leaving those zombies. Alright. Let's knock these out then, before we get more joining us. I'm just going to pop out here and speed this up, because this is taking a little bit long. So let's grab some, let's do it on the wooden blocks. Let's go ladders up. This goes to there, then we go across one block, then a ramp block, that makes them want to go that way. Then the diagonal railing on top. Oop, that's not right. Like that. And then I don't think I can put just a regular block out here. Yeah, there is a lip in the way. Just get these out of the way. That should be supported. Just going to knock that one out as well. And go back to a ramp. Pop that in this way. There we go. That should do the trick. So that'll give us that. We've already got a torch up here to light us. Perfect. And then let's put some footings in for us. So that we've got somewhere to stand and fight. We're going to bonk our heads on that bell all night, but that's okay. Let's give it a test. He should now come up. Hey Peachy, this is actually my first ever live stream. And there we go. Okay, so unclimbable ladder still works. And in theory, he should not rage. Except when he gets within 11 blocks. So this is one of the drawbacks of building it exactly like this is during Horde Night they'll rage coming up the ladder, which we don't want. So we might build something else as well. Let's just go down and take care of him though so he doesn't keep doing that. Except I can't go that way. Now I'm going to wake up the rest of... Is there more in here? Yes, there is. Let's wake these guys up and take them out so we don't get surprises during Horde. Got in here. I don't think they've smashed their way through that yet. Just knock these out of the way. Tank top mode seems to be almost the new default. Is he the new default? Did they change like the default from the singlet to that? Okay. Either way, so we've got that in the place. How do we get back up? Back up the windy stairs. So that'll be fine. Make sure we can get back into our base. That looks good. And then just repair that up. There we go. Let's pop these in. How strong is that? That sounds like cobble. Again, just put in a standard sort of flooding section. There. And there we go. Alright. Now, what should we do for the other side? What do you reckon? We can do just a wedge drop. Oh, we wanted to test the invisible blocks. Let's test the invisible blocks. Excuse me. Whoa. I think that is a buggy tree sound. I don't know whether you guys heard that as well. Hate crawlers. Okay. So invisible blocks. Let's get that tested. Let's do it just off the side of this one to begin with. So it's the double. There we go. Yeah, it certainly looks like it's still good. And then whack a block on the end of that. And we have floating blocks. So invisible block, still all good. We can leave that there, give them something to hit when they're raging. What should we do for the next bit? What haven't we tested that we want to test? Kind of want to test the lemming tower. Yeah, the trees definitely sounded like two separate drops. I think I saw that reported. I thought it might be multiplayer only. Obviously with Streamer Weekend there is a little bit more kind of potential issues out there where they get it to a good enough state that we can go ahead, but they'll be fixing stuff over the weekend as well as anything that gets found. So let's just give ourselves a bit of a base. Oh, that'll be too far out. I won't be able to reach it. Oh, that was the other thing. It's a minor thing. You can build on paint lines now. So all these road dashes that you used to, you had to used to knock them out of the way and they were a massive pain in the butt. So now you can build straight on top of them, which is awesome. It's such a little thing, but it makes a lot of difference when you are trying to build horde bases in cities. And that just means that you can get in and put your horde base and you don't have to worry about it knocking them out. You still got to deal with the pavement tiles, unfortunately, that are effectively plate blocks, but the rest of it is pretty good. Actually, should have been doing that in frames, depending on what we want to go. So that'll give us our optional run. No, don't go to cobble. Knock that out. Can we make a better stone axe? No. I've already broken my leg once already on this base, so yes, I think that's definitely going to happen again. Let's just put in... How does this work again? Ramp sideways. Need more block slots. Grab that. Go sideways. Spin this one around. Then go straight. Then bring it back. This one. Okay, so that should work, and then get the, now in 21, the diagonal railing that I used to use in Alpha 20, this one, that got kind of nerfed. Zombies don't seem to want to, jump on it anymore. So we'll use the one that worked better in Alpha 21. Which is a diagonal plate. So we spin that there. I think it's that way. And you want it on the, see how that can go on the inside or the outside? It works better on the inside. So we'll just check that that one's right. So no, that one's on the outside. There, like that. That should give us something interesting. And then the only thing I probably also should do, so I'm expecting this one to fail during Horde Night because the zombies will smash on the ladder. This one, I kind of want to knock it out and put a door in place. But we might just have to rely on that being a ladder as well. Hopefully we don't get dogs, because we've got no dog access. It is. I agree. It's the little things sometimes. And I'm not going to try and build the ladder down because we all know that I'm going to fail at that. So let's go down and do that from the bottom. And we'll put in... The rotation seems weird. I think it's... I don't know about you guys, but normally when you switch blocks, it resets the rotation back to the standard, and I reckon it's not doing that anymore. I reckon it's keeping the rotation from the last block that you placed, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It's different, so I'm getting it wrong every time, but it will be interesting to see. Okay, so we've got two options there. Do we want to add a third? Or should we go get some mats and actually upgrade this? I know we've got cobble. That's right, we took it as a quest reward. That's probably enough. Maybe? They could easily knock out 2 ladders in a Horde Night. Let's put a third option coming this way. And we'll make that... We'll make it an ugly ramp with a drop, so that the worst case... we can turn that on, and we'll use a door as well. Alright, let's do that. Overkill probably, but I almost didn't make it through that first Horde Night last night. So, let's put in a door. What am I doing? It's not a block. So yeah, there's 2 droppers. I mean, they're effectively 3 droppers here, but it's I'm not sure how well they're going to work and how long they're going to last. Why won't it let me place that there? One too high. Nope, it is not going to like it. Okay. Sometimes I don't trust the pink. Apparently that time... Well, that time it reset the rotation. Maybe I just don't know what I'm doing. Let's place one in there so it's supported either end. And then it should be okay. Alright. So that one we can do... And... Let's just put in a normal... We go 1, 2, 3, 4 in the middle. Why won't it let me place it there? There's something on that block that it doesn't like. I think that's just 7 days being 7 days. I don't think there's anything special there. So I'll do the plate drop that I normally use. The whole half plate. Like that. And like that. sneak one on the side here. And that should be fine. And then just put a ramp up for it. Okay, we're almost there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put that one in there. That stack. Grab a ramp. Now, I'm not making this one pretty, just because it's a bit slow. And I should have used frames, but then we'd have to upgrade them. Is that 2 down or 1? Let's build that out there. There we go. That'll do. Can have a little bump in it. That is fine. I almost jumped off the side then. That wouldn't have been good. I've used my only splint. That thunder sounds different. Is that just me? Thanks, HE. I do like building bases. They're not the prettiest. There's a lot better builders out there, but I do like the mechanics of them. Okay, that one's in. At least we can build from the ground now. Like I said, this one's a bit ugly. Whoop. Lost an extra block there. And we'll add the edges as always, just to make it. Yeah, see? I would have had to have knocked out the lines on both of those. That is a very nice little change. I'm just going to get rid of this one. Yeah, that first peal of thunder is very much get your attention. Like that one. Okay, so I think we're good. We've got to drop that path we will open up. Excuse me. And leave inactive. That's our, when everything else has gone pear-shaped, we'll turn that one on. Although I don't know that I'll be able to reach it from there. Because otherwise they'll just potentially prefer that ramp and we won't get a chance to see whether the other two work. But let's get back inside. What we might do is... Now zombies can't move sideways across ladders, so that's okay. It does mean though, I think if we knock them off, they will get caught, so I don't want that one there. I think I will pull these down a little bit. Since I think we're done kind of building on the front anyway. At least I hope. Yeah, no, I've turned on Horde Night every night for this one. I'm only going to do... I'll probably end the stream after this Horde Night. It's just a little quickie to get in, get a taste, say hello to you all, obviously. I was a little unsure... Where am I going? I was a little unsure on, given that this is my first stream, whether or not this would even work. I was struggling to get it connected at the beginning, so I didn't want to go too long. But I didn't want to not see a Horde night, so we put them on for every night, and this is how we're going to get out and get to that door. Just knock this out. No, I'm assuming we're not going to worry about cops on day 2, so I'll put this in. I'll use frames. Oh look, I can even land on the roof if I mess this up. Oh, it's got the edging. Let's just take the edging off. Okay. Put this one in there. Knock him out as well. That's it. If it works, it works. If you can make it pretty and it works, then you're doing even better. But obviously, first things first, they got to work. So take them out, but it means I can hit that door, and then it'll pass me that way. Okay. Do this up to cobble. Because the one thing I haven't done is made this a zombie drop. I think I might actually fix that. Just so that we don't get too many zombies pressing up against the front. Hopefully this isn't going to drop everything, but it shouldn't. Let's put that and switch that just to a whole side centered. This is the second Horde night. I did the first one over on a bridge, mainly because I forgot that I was supposed to be building a Horde night, and we ran out of time a little bit to do anything too funky. So I just put something makeshift up on the bridge. Actually, I needed that one, didn't I? There we go. Okay, so that's sorted. I'm going to take the bell out because I keep banging my head on it. And I'm going to upgrade those as well. That's a bit ugly, but otherwise the zombies will smash on those. And then the next trick is, how do we see what's going on? Just going to knock these out as well, just so that we can get out and have a look. With the droppers at the front there now, just here, that means that if I'm away from the fighting position for a little while, they should just fall off. Or at least the front ones won't, but the second and third zombies behind them should run into them and fall down, rather than just sit there the whole time, piling up more and more zombies. I think that will be okay. So we can sit here now and see what happens on that ladder, and we should be able to see this one just jumping straight over. They shouldn't matter there, and we can get out to the other one. Budum-tish. That's a ringer. Oh dear. Alright. Do I have enough food and drink? Probably not. Can we make a campfire? Be sure on some stone. We've got an hour. Let's go grab that. Our axe is almost gone. Let's repair that. Repair that. The nearest stone, hey? Got still not shovel. this for the stone. And let's head back inside, get that set up. Now hopefully I haven't forgotten a different way that they can get up here and they turn around and start coming up there, but I don't think so. We can always knock out that cardboard box just to make doubly sure of that they don't see that as a path. Then we should be good. And put our campfire down there, I reckon. Campfire down first. Coal that we have. There we go. Make some potatoes. We can't do the water, I'm assuming, because we still don't have the cooking pot. Thanks, CP3O. That's hard to say when you're used to saying it the other way. Could dump some stuff, couldn't I? Where's my storage? There it is. Don't need all of that. Can I put that on? Yeah, giddy up. Let's put that on. And I'm probably just going to drink that. Going to keep the cobble in case we need to repair. There we go. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure we're above 12. I don't know that I actually counted, but the one little test that we did with a zombie that fell off the unclimbable ladder, they did certainly, well, they didn't rage, but one test during the day doesn't mean a lot. Okay, here we go. Let's hope I haven't messed up. You're always that little bit nervous. I don't know if it's just me. I'm always nervous with a new build. Okay, so Arlene's gone for the ladder. Ladder's working. Of course, if we get too bored and the drops work too well, I'll knock that railing out. What are we? We're still only game stage 6. And it's looking kind of similar as last time, where it was only one zombie to begin with, and it increased over the Horde Night. So it'll be interesting to see if that pattern follows true with the arrows. I don't think I can make any more. I don't have any feathers. So that's working perfectly. I mean, they didn't talk about any pathing changes, so we're kind of expecting it to work continually. And I also haven't seen any indication of rage mode. So it's looking like that still holds up. Do I knock it out? Is it too early to start allowing the zombies through? Let's try. I suppose that would be the other thing, is if this is a little bit too boring, what we can also do is just cheat. I'll roll back time, crank up the game stage, and turn it back on again. Is there anybody else coming? Hello? Oh, I can hear something. It could just be a bit stuck somewhere. Which is the problem with those. No, here he is. He's just slow. And now he's going to fall. Okay. So maybe we'll prove this one works. Can I reach that? If I knock that out, it should then force them to use the other one. There's the bleed damage kicking in. And there's the spawn over here. So I'll knock this one out quickly. That should change its path. Not yet. Yeah, I don't think they've changed fall damage. Can I knock that one out without falling off? Doesn't look like it. Dang it. Yep, now he's realised. There we go. So let's go see what this one does in terms of the old. Okay, so Lemon Tower. Either I've built that wrong and put them on the wrong sides, or that pathing is even more nerfed. There is a lack of zombies here. Oop. That's not where they're supposed to spawn. I was just going to add some more. That's a whoopsie. Get out. You guys fall down because I wanted to see the pathing. There we go. What are they going to do? Is there rage? No rage. And hey, did one of them fall down there in the background? There was two. I missed what happened when I got punched in the face. You made it through. It could be that there's just not enough pushing up against each other to make them fall. Just before I die, I'm going to heal myself up a bit. Yeah, they all feel a little bit tougher. We were talking about that before when I got punched in the face repeatedly by a biker and bit it early on. There does seem to be a buff to damage. So they're definitely doing this ladder okay, and most of them, at least in their single file, they're getting through there no problems. Got that one. Oh, a helmet light. I don't have a helmet though. You can't probably make the padded like you used to be able to early on. In terms of armor, what does it take to make a primitive wood? Plant fibers and wood. Do I have any fibers in that box downstairs? That's a campfire. Only two. Oh, that's unfortunate. How dark does it look to you guys at night, particularly if you're viewing on a phone, which is usually darker than when you're looking on a PC? I'm curious to see one of the comments that they had put for the change is that it's supposed to be easier to see without a helmet light now, which I think was in part for streamers and YouTubers, because it was always early game a little bit of a pain when people couldn't see. Spawn it in. Yeah, I'll probably spawn in a helmet now, or at least some plant fibers. Let's just grab the plant fibers. Unless it takes too long to 3,000 should do it. So now we can make a primitive hood, tier 2, get in lightweight, so it'll give you a little bit of armor benefit. And we can put in a helmet light in that. So just 9 armor rating with no mobility damage or anything like that. Sounds like you can see it all. Oh, needs to see you get punch grass. Yeah, exactly. Let's pop that on then. That's how it looks. It's pretty special. Anyway, oh yeah. So that adds a little bit. It's not the overbearing brightness, but it is better. Obviously easier to see. Oh yeah, I am Groot. Is that going to be what this is known in 1.0, is it? It's the Groot helmet. No, exactly. It doesn't look as foggy. I definitely think they changed the fog level, the maximum fog level, so that it's there. Or they've changed the way that the shaders work for the fog, so that it's not that all-encompassing fog, even though it goes off to the distance, you can still see. So as you can see, now that I've stopped spawning in zombies, they're definitely getting more and more. Kind of like that first Horde Night went, where the longer it went, the more zombies you had alive at once. At least with 2 at the moment. Can I reach you? Not this time. And I might just turn that path on. See if anyone wants to take me up on it. Should they spawn in that way? We'll see whether they fall off that side. Unfortunately, I didn't set that one to be able to turn off. Wayward Groot is his new nickname. The reach feels longer on the Zeds? Yeah, the reach has always been fairly long. I don't think that's increased. I think that's just my lack of ability to not get punched in the face. I'm certainly never going to take home any awards for my combat gameplay, but that's all good. Seem to have lost them for a minute. I don't know whether they've forgotten where to path. My chances of messing up the jump. Oh no, here they come. See again, one by one, they're certainly not falling down there at all. Yeah, there's probably some trapped in the base, you're right. You can hit your hand, there you go. Oof. There he goes. So what's a non... Let's... Oh, there we go, that's what we can do. Let's put in... This will be a good test. So the 3M tip is my go-to block for a zombie force field. If he turns around and runs across this, then we know that's been changed. Otherwise, if he ignores me, then that's like, ow, it's still good. He's coming in. I think that other one either died to the full damage. Oh, here we go. Let's see how you go. Alright, so that still works. What I might do actually then is, instead of destroying this, Let's see if I put them on the wrong side. Hopefully I don't get smacked in the back of the head anytime soon. He's raging on the ladder. For those that have missed it, 1.0 is available now for streamers. This is the streamer weekend, so a bunch of streamers have got access to it to play and show it off over the next couple of days, depending on where you are. It's Saturday for me, so I've got it today and tomorrow, and then it should be released for everyone on Monday. Just get the diagonal block. So I'm just replacing this now to see whether I got it on the side. Put it there. And there. There we go. I did mess it up. So the Lemming Tower block, I actually think the second one should be where it is. Oh, sorry, where it was, but let's go back out and have a look. Where'd he go? Did he come up? Or he wasn't raging on that pillar, was he? Retreat over here so he can't get to us, and then okay, so not guaranteed, which it wasn't in Alpha 21 after the nerfs. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like this Horde Night is easier than the day one. Hey Tim, good mate, just doing some Horde-based testing just to see what's the same and what's changed. So they still want to go up on that one. Looking forward to your stream tonight. Yeah, the blood splatters are new. There was a bit earlier where I couldn't work out. I thought there was a snake coming, but it's the new blood splatter sound. Let's pop that other one back where in the original rotation. We'll see if that makes a difference. So there you go. So that one still kind of works. That one off since we know that's working. Oh, sorry, buddy. I didn't realise he was on the ramp. And obviously you can still use ladders. Oh, that's not a good idea. Let's get back up, shall we? Who was saying there's zombies in my base? That's how to do a Horde Night. Well, that wasn't exactly what was supposed to happen, but it was kind of inevitable when you're messing around out the front of a Horde base. All right. Well, that was pretty much what I wanted to get done for the stream, right as morning kicks in. So there you go. Oh, did actually meant before we pause completely to see what some of the quest completions challenges that they've added. So we got complete some quests. We got scrap some items. A little bit of random bits all over the place. Yeah, there was definitely one inside the building that was hung up on the staircases. Crafting some blocks. Place some building blocks. Upgrade. Place a door. Okay. So just all the sort of bits and pieces. I haven't done a torch. Okay. Upgrade to cobblestone. Well, there you go, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Bit of fun. Definitely liking the look of, you know, the new graphics, the new shaders. I like the new Horde Night fog. Still working out what the Horde Night waves look like. And most of the pathing looks like it's working pretty much as Alpha 21 did. Overall, I mean, I haven't seen a heap of the game yet. You guys have seen as much as I've seen, really. Apart from the dev streams, this has been my only sort of playthrough these first couple of days. So, yeah, pretty much it. Thanks for watching and tuning in. Don't forget to have a look at Guns, Nerds and Steel when he goes live later on tonight. I'll be there having some fun with a whole pile of awesome creators. So I do hope to see you there as well. And obviously, once you get your hands on the new release, have some fun and let us know what you think. Really appreciate everybody coming in. And I will see you on the videos and chat. Thanks all for coming.